My name is Michael, and you're at the Wild Woman Show. I hope that you know you're at the Wild Woman Show. Hello. I'm cracking myself up every single time I do that. Today is September 20th, 2025. This evening, I had an encounter with Mr. Steven, who gave me a ride to the next town over from Adairsville into Calhoun. And it looks like him and his wife are going to take me all the way to Lookout Mountain tomorrow, the rest of the way. But even though I may not be doing the full 120, I've already done, like, I want to say, especially with all the in-between back and forth walking, like, more than that, like 80, 90 miles I've walked since starting this endeavor. But one of the reasons why I wanted to take this walk is because I think I mentioned before, I'm still teaching. I'm not in the school system anymore right now. I've been doing tutoring, but lately, with everything that's going on, my faith has been shaky, to say the least. My hope and my belief in the humanity of human beings has been depleted. And I didn't know how I was going to come into this new school year and so into these kids without the faith and the hope that I usually have. I've been so, especially this past summer while I was doing summer tutoring, I felt how hopeless I've been. And I needed to take this walk, not only to see what I was capable of, what I'm capable of carrying, literally and physically, what I'm capable of doing and endeavoring upon, but also just to take the time with me and the Creator to restore my faith in the fact that the Creator is everywhere. The Creator is watching. The Creator is looking over us all, and there's nothing, no matter how horrible that may be going on, that the Creator is not aware of and does not allow to happen for a reason. And I don't know, I just, with the arrest the other day, and just how this world has been working. I've been so hopeless, and I don't know how to not feel so deeply for everyone, to not understand both sides, to not feel despair and heartbreak for the Mexican community, for the Latino community, to understand and feel empathy for what's going on in Pakistan and Israel and the Congo and everywhere, but also to look at what we have been taught are our oppressors, and to see the despair in them too, to know what it's like to have everything that you think you know, that you've been told, to be revealed as a lie, and to empathize and understand that there is a certain amount of despair and hopelessness that comes with that as well. Because a lot of them, they're in the same position that we in. whether they are going along or they believe in the people that is in charge of their communities or not. They are in the same boat that we're in. And I'm at this point right now where I'm just allowing the Creator to do what the Creator does. And yesterday when I was in Adairsville, I had a few different weird spiritual things happen that told me just sit. And I just kept praying like, God, I want my hope back. I want my hope back. I want to know that I know that you are real and that you are everywhere. And shout out to Mr. and Mrs. Kunis. I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen, but we gonna make it. Everybody is not with the evil. There are people out here that are aware that there is evil in this world, and they want to do everything they can to combat that, to be a part of the goodness in this world. And tonight I definitely experienced that. And whether or not I do accept the offer for them to take me the rest of the way, I just wanted to like really let y'all know, like, this is not easy. Just because I'm doing this and it just seems like I'm running from what's going on, that's not what it is. I'm trying to run back to me, to the version of me that's able to pour into any and everybody. People that know me up close and personal know that no matter what's going on, most of the time they don't know what's going on with me because I'm so good at pouring into other people. But I've been depleted for a while now, for a long while, and to have the opportunity to be poured back into, to have the opportunity to know that there are people out in the world that are just like me, that'll see somebody walking along the road and say, hey, you need a ride? I want to make sure you're safe. I want to make sure you're good. Someone to see me sitting outside and will give me a word of encouragement and let me know it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. So I just wanted to let y'all know, like, this has been one hell of a ride, one hell of an experience, and I'm so glad that I decided to step out on faith, and to take this journey, to be willing to put myself in the most vulnerable position that I could, to show myself, to show the Creator, and to show the people around me that are watching me, that have been watching me take this walk, that have seen me on the road, that have seen me in their stores, that have had a conversation with me, to know that there are people out here. We are doing what we can to fight for light. We are doing what we can to show them, to show ourselves, and to show the Creator that we trust the process. It's not easy, but we trust the process. So I'm gonna close it out right here, but yeah, I'll update y'all tomorrow. Okay, so thanks to, I look a little from all the hiking. All right, so thanks to my guardian angels, I am literally on Lookout Mountain. I'm at the base of Lookout Mountain. I've got my campsite set up for now. I have about a week and a half of exploring I can do. There's so much to explore on this mountain. I didn't realize that there was this much stuff to explore. So I'm really glad that Mr. Stevens stopped me, and him and his wife, Miss Jessie, offered to bring me the rest of the way. Even though I did not walk all the way here, I'm going to do some calculations, but I'm going to do a rough estimate because I did do a lot of walking when I was stopped too, like in the town. And I want to guess, I know that I made it halfway, like as far as distance from where I started to here. But as far as mileage, I pulled, I want to say 80 to 90 miles. So out of 120 miles, and I'm still going to be here for about another week or a week and a half. So I'm going to be doing more miles while I'm here. So as I go to each place and the different areas of experiences that they have here, I will show you guys what is in store. And yes, I am on Lookout Mountain. I am on Lookout Mountain. Okay, I am at the corner of East 38th Street and Tennessee Avenue. And I came to this little place called Amigos Mexican Cocina. It's a nice little, they got a little outside seating area. I ate inside because it's a little cloudy today. But I was a little skeptical at first because there's a lot of white people in there and I didn't see no Mexicans. But then I realized like what time of day it was. What time of day it was. So I gave it a shot because it smelled really good, and I'm really glad I did because it was actually really, really good. So come check this out if you come to Chattanooga and you go to Lookout Mountain, or you just come to Chattanooga. Okay, so I forgot to get a video of the library. If I go back to the library down here, then I will get a video. Next time I go, I will put a picture of the inside of the library. Even though it is small, it is literally one room that they maximize the space, and I love to see that. And even though I haven't been showing you guys all the libraries I've been going to, I have stopped by at least one library per city that I've stopped in during this whole entire experience, which y'all know is important for me because I'm a writer. I'm moving into my anthropology. Can't yet call myself an anthropologist, but I'm getting there. But yeah, I just really want y'all to see this library particularly because I want us to be aware of how even the places and the people that typically end up with the least amount of resources still find and figure out a way to maximize what they do have. And I thought that this library, especially out of all the libraries that I have visited on this trip, really showed that in the best way possible. So I will put that picture next. One thing I do like about this mountain is that I'm walking from Tennessee into Georgia by going to where I'm going from where my campsite was. So right now I am at the Georgia state line. So I am now moving through the Grand Corridor. Lots of steps. I just took a picture of this little archway thing I'm passing through. I had to give me a little victory treat. This time it says, "Let no one say, and say it to your shame, that all was beauty here until you came. This is a very, you got the mood music, the waterfalls, all these rock formations and things. I'm actually going to be going underground in a couple days, so I'm getting over all the fears this trip. But I still think this is a great first adventure, because a lot of the other places that I have on my list it gets more and more precarious. So like the fact that they have the car railing on my walk up here, even though there wasn't no trails that led directly here, and I had to take the road to get up here, and it wasn't that much space for me to not be playing chicken with the cars. I do appreciate that there was railings, because a lot of the places I'm going to in the future, they don't. It's other countries too, because they're not gonna have no railings. So I'm gonna have to figure it out. So this has been a great first, first of many. All right, I'm gonna enjoy this a little bit more and take some pictures for you guys to put in between time and in the meantime, but stay tuned. Heels high. If y'all are claustrophobic and you come here, just be mindful that this is where you're squeezing. All right, y'all. I have found a gnome. You see that little man right there? Yeah, he's so cute with his little green hat. And I wouldn't have seen him if it wasn't for the people ahead of me that spotted him first. You got a little pond situation down there. I'm so glad that this guy cleared up something, because I wasn't even gonna do this, y'all. More gnomes. A sheer cliff, lots of little bridges, and okay, so I'm definitely getting a lot of ideas. Remember I said I was gonna make my garden like a fairy garden, and it looks like they have it's a miniature from where I'm standing, but it's not gonna be as miniature as my fairy garden is going to be. So this is a good starting point rendition of what it's gonna look like. Now, it's not gonna look like this exactly, and I'm definitely gonna have a lot more color, but yeah, this is it. Stone Vista Garden, pollinators, all the good things, all the cute things. An ode to my studies of mushrooms, mushroom rock. I wonder if the one that I'm gonna visit out west, the one that's actually shaped like a mushroom, is gonna be this big or bigger. Different faces. I wonder if the people of the city help to decorate this area, especially with the pumpkins and everything every year. That would be a really cool thing, that everybody does as a community to help decorate and be a part of the process of taking care of this site and this attraction for this mountain. That would be really cool. I wonder if that is the case. I'm definitely gonna ask somebody before I leave. And I love like the lights that they picked is blue and purple, and you know, like purple is my color and blue is definitely one of my backup colors right now. There's that little, a lot of those tight spaces. Swing along bridge. Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm not doing that. I told y'all I was getting over these fears. I don't have it in me today. Nope. Nope. Y'all can call me a punk. That is fine. Hopefully I can see it from this other bridge, but absolutely not today. I still gotta make my way back down this mountain, so I've only got a certain amount of courage to get me through this trip, and that's just not one of the things. Hopefully I can see it from over here. Mr. Steven definitely did tell me about this, and it's pretty, don't get me wrong, but y'all see that drop? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No spank you. But it is beautiful. It is beautiful, and you can already start to see some of the view from up here, and I definitely came at a great time. It's not too crowded. Like, I started around 6 o'clock, so it's like towards the end of the day. They close around 8:30. Check the site to verify. I came around 6 because I need to be back by sunset, back to my campsite by sunset, and because y'all know I don't like too many people. It's too much on my senses. I be getting overstimulated way too fast. So like, this is literally the perfect time to come because I haven't been running into a whole lot of people or anything like that. And the people that I am running into, it's like few and far between. Everybody's like, there's enough space. I feel like if I came any earlier, it would have been crowded. But I'm almost there, y'all. I'm almost at I can see, and I was wrong. I told y'all it would be 3 states. It is actually 7 states. And look, an eagle. I don't know if y'all been on my social media like that, but I've been posting a lot about eagles and about how my journey and my experience and my faith of taking these leaps and bounds into the next part of my life, which is exploring as much as possible, has been guided, and I've been reminded a lot about eagle posts. Specifically, if you guys don't know, eagles, they are attacked by ravens, and instead of fighting a raven, they will just rise to an altitude that a raven cannot sustain itself until it falls off. And that has been like the way that I've been going about my ascension into this next part of my life. I'm just gonna keep rising. I don't know where I'm rising to, but I know that all the people, all the things, all the places, all the jobs, all the things that have told me that I should just stay lower, I should just stay where I was at, is gonna drop off. So a nice little reminder that I'm on the right path. This is High Falls, y'all. And I hope you appreciate that I'm literally facing all my fears on this trip. It looks like people have used it as a wishing well for quite some time, because I'm definitely seeing some old coins over there. Thank you for the experience. I will definitely be back. I'm probably gonna try and come back right during spooky season again, because y'all already know. And you know, I wasn't gonna come today because the weather was being finicky this morning, and I'm so glad I did, because I also realized, like, today is the fall equinox, so we are officially in my season. So this is a great way to start it off, you know? Alright. Getting a little windy and rainy, but I am leaving Ruby Falls. I got a private tour. I will tell y'all more about that later, but I'm about to make my way down the mountain now because I gotta go run some errands before I head back to camp. But overall, great experience. Shout out to my tour guide, Marguerite. Okay, y'all, I am officially in Ruby Falls. It's an underground cave, so the name was it threw me off a little bit, but I'm inside. It looks like right now we're about to see in a couple of minutes if I'm the only person that's on this particular time for the tour. And if it is, you already know I'm loving that because too many humans at one time is a lot. But yeah, so this is the inside the cave. I had to walk around a little bit, like around that corridor over there, back that way. And the name of my tour guide is Miss Marguerite, which I love because I've only ever read that name. So already off to a great start.
It's our frozen Niagara, and I absolutely love what they did with the lights here. Kind of reminds me of, like, I don't know, cathedral windows or something.
Yeah.
I'm so grateful that
so
I
cool.
took a leap of faith, another leap of faith, to do this trip. Had I listened to the 3D reality of my situation and of the doubts, honestly, that I could or could not get this done, that I physically wasn't capable, that I wouldn't have the means that I needed in order to survive this, and not only survive this, but also to have a thriving experience where I could actually go to the places that I did, not realizing that, you know, before I got there that you had to pay to get in, like most everything these days. Had I had that mindset keep me in the place that I was, I would have never came upon a deeper understanding and understanding of the abundance that I have tapped into. I have shifted my perspective over the last 10 months from homelessness to nomad, and this was always where I was going to end up. Sleeping outside in tents was always where I was going to end up. Opening myself up to the reality of stripping away modern living so that I could enjoy whatever culture and community that I come across in its entirety was always the next step. And now that I have officially visited the first place on my where will my dreams take me list for all the places that I wish to travel and go to, with virtually nothing but myself and whatever I had on my back, I now have confirmation. Another confirmation. There's been so many confirmations that this is worth it. This walk is worth it. So I say all this to say, whatever it is that you want to do, whatever it is that you want to create, whatever it is that you are feeling called to do or create or be a part of or make happen, trust yourself. Trust that God got you. Trust that you wouldn't be given the vision of making it happen, of living that reality, if it were not a possibility, if you weren't capable of making it happen.